Hi, sweet family. Welcome to Sweet Honey's Kitchen. Today, the recipe that we are going to be looking at was recommended to me by one of my subscribers because she wanted to know how I made this recipe. And not only is she one of my subscribers, but I call her daughter, but not a real daughter, but I call her my daughter, and she's also my friend. So Chrissy, I am going to be making this recipe for you today. But then after that, a few days ago, my daughter said, Mommy, I want you to make coleslaw. And because I only like your coleslaw, I don't like anybody else's coleslaw. So I looked back and I said, you know what? I don't remember making any real salad recipes for you. So like side dishes, I said, that's a good idea. So I am going to be making that today. So I decided to bring y'all in the kitchen with me. So Chrissy, if you're watching, this is for you and whoever else out there wants to know how I make my coleslaw. So, but before we get started on the recipe, if you are here for the first time, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, and thank you so much for stopping back, because I always appreciate you when you stop back. And I am going to be going basically step by step and showing y'all both ways in which I grate my stuff and do my stuff. So let's get started. But once again, before we start, I just wanted to show y'all this. Now this is my cabbage, and I cut piece of the cabbage off. So I'm going to be putting the rest in the fridge. But so that it doesn't, and I do this with a lot of other stuff, so that it doesn't go brown or go bad too quickly, I normally just put some paper towels and stuff like that to just wrap it up in the Ziploc bag, and that would stop it from, because I think somebody was asking me, I don't remember who, but somebody was asking me, so I just decided to share that little tip with you. And this, because what happens is that the plastic, it gets a lot of condensation. So the condensation is what causes the things to go bad quickly. So what I do is just put some paper towels in it, and that stops a lot of the condensation from coming too quickly. And this is my other part of the cabbage that I'm going to be using, and I washed it. I soaked this in some salt water for a little bit and then dry it off, and that is what we are going to be using. So I hope that that tip was helpful to some of you out there, because as I told y'all before, I don't just want to come on and make a recipe. I share stories. Some of you say I talk too much. Some of you love my stories. But this is my channel. This is the way how I do it. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you my ingredients and how I prepared them. So I'm going to bring you closer. So family, if you notice my nails, I had my nails done for my birthday. I haven't had nails for probably over 8 years now. And they have me like a finny. And for those of you that don't know what a finny is, but us Bajans would know what a finny is. But I me can't do a lot of stuff that I would normally do when I'm thing. But These are my nails. They're beautiful. And the person that did them, she always says, she said, I'm not a professional, but they look great. So my ingredients I have here, as I told you before, this is my cabbage. This is my parsley. And I'm just gonna, it's just some parsley. I'm just gonna cut up and eyeball how much I need. This is a half cup of mayonnaise. And once again, I'm gonna eyeball and see how much I need, but that's a half cup. These are my cherries. Now, the reason I put cherries in my coleslaw is because from the time I was young, I do not like raisins. And not only that I do not like them, they used to itch my tongue. So they itch me. So I just replace, people put raisins and all that in theirs, but I just replace mine with cherries. And this is a little bit of sugar, white sugar. And then I have some red wine vinegar that I will be putting in there as well. So first, before we start, I'm going to show you. Now, I already cut off the ends of my carrot. So I am just going to peel this carrot. All right, my carrot is all peeled. Now, when I'm making my stuff, when I'm cooking, I eyeball a lot of things. So if you want a lot of carrot, you can do that. Just remember, the carrot makes things all yellow or red or orange or whatever color. But it's gonna make it change the color. So I don't put in a lot of carrot in my coleslaw, but then I just grate my carrot on this side of the grater. Okay, I just grate my carrot on this side of the grater, and let's hope that I do not grate my pretty nails, because I'm going to show you how I do my cabbage. All right. So as you can see, I didn't grate that whole carrot because I know that I am not going to need all that carrot. So I'm just gonna put this in my bowl for when I'm ready for it. Now, there are two ways you can do your cabbage. You can either cut it with a knife in strips, like this. Right? You see, nice strips like that. And then pass your knife cross again, and you could get your cabbage like that. Okay, and then I'm going to show you another way, which I do to make my life easier. It might make my life easier with cutting up and all that is concerned, but where washing is concerned, it doesn't. All right, so this is my whole faithful food processor. Now, I had this food processor for about 8 years, because when I first got married here, my ex-husband, he bought me this food processor. So it is what is it? It's a KitchenAid food processor, and it has served me faithfully. So what I'm going to do, I'm showing you the other way that I would do my cabbage, which is the easier way for me. I put it in the food processor and I just pulse the the processor. So I'm pulsing it to make it, to just grater it. You don't want to do it at full speed because then it will get too fine. So that was like 4 pulses. And look at this. You see? See, just what you need. You don't need anything more but that. So I'm just going to throw this out and do my other part. And the reason I don't do like a lot together is because I don't want some of them to get too fine. So that is, and before I put it in the food processor, I just cut it in squares. So this is my other part. Once again, look at this. Awesome. Perfect for coleslaw. And my hands are clean. So for all of you that are wondering, I wash my hands so much in the kitchen. They're basically, yeah, because I wash things as I go. So see how quick and easy that was? Then just cutting it up. All right, so I've rinsed my board. And now the next thing I'm going to do is I wash these. This is my fresh parsley, so just drying out some of the excess water. And I am going to cut this. So let's hope that I don't cut my fancy nails. Otherwise, that would not be a very nice thing. Oh, that people eat their nails. And again, it's only for my daughter and myself, so if she gets a nail, she doesn't mind. She really doesn't mind. I'm going a little slower than I would normally go, but you know why. So family, if you're enjoying this recipe so far and the tidbits, and Chrissy, once again, I hope that you get to watch this video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just drop my parsley right in there with my cabbage. But it looks as though that that container is too small. So let me get a bigger container for you. Family, do you like my nice little plaque here? My daughter did this for me. You know, I thought it was so cool. She's so talented where stuff is concerned. And the daughter that lives with me, actually all my children are very talented. So what we are going to be doing now, we're just going to be putting everything in a bigger bowl. Because although that cabbage was so little, it ended up being more than I thought. So we are going to put our, actually it wasn't that much things, so we could put all. So this is just the, see how beautiful this look? This is just the carrot and the parsley. And you know what I always tell y'all? Less is more. You don't have to put a whole set of stuff in anything. So this is my red wine vinegar, and I'm gonna put a tablespoonful of this right in there. My mouth is even watering because I love coleslaw. And then we're gonna drop our sugar in there. And as I told y'all, this was just a teaspoon. Well, I didn't tell y'all, but it is a teaspoonful of sugar. And that is in there. Then we are gonna put our cherries right inside. And I'm not using green cherries because I already have something green. So I'm just using my red cherries. Look how beautiful that look already. If you wanted to stop right there, you can stop right there. Christmas luncheons are coming up and people need things to put on their tables. And this was one of the things we always had. And this is a half cup of mayonnaise. And as you can see, I had to use everything because of the amount of cabbage. Now, if you didn't want it looking with so much carrot, you could just cut down on the carrot and you would have a beautiful, beautiful coleslaw. But see how easy that was? Those of you that were with me for a while know that I do not like to waste stuff. So I'm just scraping all of this off. And then I'm going to scrape this down so it don't look so untidy and so messy. And now that I put it in here, it needs a smaller thing now. But awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This looks so delicious. Oh my gosh, this looks so delicious. Family, our coleslaw is done. And I hope that you make one of these. And if you did, what I keep telling y'all to do is to take a picture for me. And no one is sending me pictures. So take a picture for me, Chrissy. This is your coleslaw all done. So how simple was that? Very simple. All right, so family, that's it. And I will be right back. All right, my sweet family, the recipe is all done. And I found a smaller container to put it in. And this is our coleslaw recipe. And look at it close. Doesn't it look awesome? Look at that. So it looks delicious. So what we will do now is we will taste it. Obviously, when you put it to sit and everything marinates into one another, it tastes way better. Way better. But we're gonna taste it because I love coleslaw with my meal. I showed y'all the stuffing mix and all that as well. Lovely. All right, so let me taste it for you. This tastes so good. So good. You could taste the tanginess from the red wine vinegar Then you taste a little bit of the sweet. And I don't know about you, but me and my family, we love sweet and savory foods. And it tastes awesome. So this is our coleslaw. All right, family, let me set this aside. I'm gonna put some plastic on that, and then I will put it in the fridge, cook my other things, and we're gonna have that for lunch today. So, family, have an awesome, awesome day, and the rest of the week and the weekend. So, until I see you again next time, continue to let your light shine and spread the love. And thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to share it. Don't forget to make a comment, because when y'all make comments to me, I answer every comment. So don't forget to make a comment if you made it. Send me a picture. Let me know how it was for you. It's what brings me pleasure.